if this works, please. My laptop. I need to keep my laptop charged because whenever it's on like anything below 8%, I'll start a stream and it'll start glitching. Just looks like it's working. Looks like she's working. Got a little 9-hole warm up in. Tonight is sponsored by Bush NA. Got my glasses on tonight because my wife told me I was going to go blind if I kept sleeping in my contacts. NBA bets are not. Oh shit! That actually, holy shit, that's got some potential. Damn, we need a closer game. Got some potential. Who's on here watching? Comment, say what's up, what's up. Alright, we're gonna try and cut this sucker in there. I want to do a little pullback thummy. Surprised this isn't giving me a cash out option. Hey, what's up, man? Well, let's go. I'm glad I'm streaming. Hopefully I can show you what not to do, and if you got any questions, ask away, man. Where are you from? Just playing that safe. What up, Big T? What are you having the most trouble with, you'd say, right now? Any course in particular, any shots in particular? Kind of like this. Stay up. You can chip that. I didn't like the two bird going through that right there. Nice, nice. I love St. Louis. Yeah, Golden Tee is it's going to test your patience, and it's probably going to continue to test your patience for a long time. Still test my patience for sure. I would say the biggest thing on your pullbacks is I still get frustrated with my pullbacks because it's not exactly where I want it sometimes, but to be honest, that's just repetition, that's muscle memory, and that's just lots of rounds of Golden Tee. So, give yourself, that's just not a good shot. I don't want to flirt with the water though. Give yourself some grace when you're learning. I forgot that was a turbo. Give yourself some grace when you're learning, because it's going to take a while. It's just going to take repetition, man. That's the biggest thing. And the patience is just, I don't know if you play real golf, but it's the same thing. I mean, you can't get in your head. You can't hang your head on a bad hole. You just got to move forward and just try and improve little by little. But there's going to be setups you haven't seen before that's make you pissed off, and the biggest thing is just play as many games as you can and get on YouTube. I mean, there's a lot better guys, a lot better players that stream on YouTube too, so there's a lot of insight. And try and go to some tournaments if you can. There's a lot of good players that go to tournaments. Thing lagging again. I thought my stream started messing up again. Yeah, it's gonna continue to test your patience. So I would just, gotta figure that out, because even some of the best golfers in the world, Golden Tee players in the world, basketball players, football players, your patience is going to be tested. So figuring out how to thanks, John. You can call me Four Eyes if you want to. Haven't worn the glasses in a while. But yeah, you just got to figure out how to play within yourself too. Don't if you're a 22 handicap, don't get mad if you're not shooting 30 unders. It's little steps at a time. It's just going to take a while. It's nice knowing there's some other night owls. Thank you, brother. That was fun. I'm glad I got to talk to Ben too. He's such a good dude. His wife is a great lady. Speaking of great dudes and great ladies, John and His lady are awesome too. Just a lot of good people in the community. It makes me, not just me, but anybody, want to go to more tournaments and be around those kind of people. I finally went back and watched the Florida stream. John, I gotta say, I like your commentating, brother. Thought you did a good job. You're natural. Go in the hole. Oh, we don't want to get too aggressive here, so unfortunately, we might have to get a little aggressive. We'll try and take some off it, but we want to give it a run. Without going in the water. Yeah, that's just like real golf. I mean, if I get out and play real golf every day of the week, I'm gonna get pretty good pretty quick. It's just a muscle memory thing. You don't get the games in playing Golden Tee, it's just gonna be really tough to improve. That's why a lot of these guys that are so good are playing so many games. Kobe didn't go in the gym and take 30 shots and then leave, you know. Man, I don't really like this, but it's trouble. I was like a hybrid or something going into that. Alright, we gotta get our warm-up game out of the way here. Alright. Going. I was literally just trying to chip it up there. Not even trying to make it. Okay. What up, Mr. Lucko? Alright, let's get this trash game done with here. Wow, that is a really short look. I mean, do we dare try the 3 hybrid and keep it low enough? I've never seen one this low. We might even pull it back all the way. Too bad we didn't have a good round on. Okay. We'll get a little serious now. There's a nice score, 29. We're just gonna spin this sucker. See what she lands on. New courses. I must have hit Palmetto. Big T, you gotta sit and watch for a bit now. I know, I'll get sucked in like this too. Get on and see some Golden Tee content. And saying I know I'm up till 1 in the morning. All right, let's get down to business. We didn't hit that hard enough. Jaren Jackson Jr. needs to get it together. Needs 2 more rebounds, and Chris Dunn needs 1 more point. 8 minutes left in the Grizzlies-Clippers game. $25 to win $700. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I thought the tour was pretty fun. I have fun on those on that course. It ate me up. It ate me up right when I first started playing it, and then it's slowly becoming one that I just love to play. Not that I don't mess it up. It's just some of that par 4 with like comes real close, and then right by the green, it's real long. That's a tough hole, but it's fun. There's a couple others that are just really fun holes, I think. One of my favorite holes in Golden Tee right now is probably Palmetto 17. I just like the challenge with these wind balls, especially. Just that par 3, hitting all sorts of different kind of folds and cuts and whatever into that's really fun. I'm trying to think what else is a fun kind of challenging hole. Bear Lodge 18 is pretty fun. What do we want to do here? Let's throw a little weird cut. I don't know. I think why that sucker keeps kind of lagging. Is it doing it on your guys' end? Or it's kind of buffering? My laptop's still charging, so that might be part of it. Okay. I'll keep an eye on it. I was saying earlier I need to make sure my laptop's charged. Make sure my laptop's charged before I start streaming, because when it's low on juice, it starts acting funny. Best way to do this. Hold that back to the right somehow. We'll never understand why that does that. I'm gonna do the same thing every time, and sometimes it pulls that back. I just will never understand that. So weird. Are you a 3 or 4 a.m.er, John? I mean, I consider myself a night owl. And to some degree I am. But my latest bedtime's probably around 1:30-ish. The thing about being a songwriter is I don't have to go in and write a song till 11 a.m. most days, so John, you ought to fire up the stream. It's a good time. I have fun with it. Yeah, it's just gonna. We gotta get that out. That'd be fun, TikTok stream. I saw something posted in the Golden Tee fan about some guy streaming on TikTok, and that'd be pretty fun. I'm sure you get some pretty interesting viewers just stumbling across it. This is one I just don't want to mess with. I thought that would have been just completely fine and dandy. Thought that would have just click left and throw it straight. Guess not. Man, I do a little bit by myself, but for the most part, I am writing with other people. Co-writing. Man, I'm just all about the tear putts right now. This might end up being a straight putt almost. That hill's gonna throw it a little bit right, and then it's gonna go left. Well, that hill didn't throw it right. I'm 3 to 4:30 player, yeah. Do you play at the bar then, John? Or do you do any home stuff? But yeah, sorry, Charlie. Usually when I go in, it's me and 2 other riders. Usually like a 3-way ride. Sometimes 2 of us, sometimes 4 of us. 4 is the max, really. And when it's 4, there's usually an artist in the room, 2 riders. And, you know, the artist is a writer sometimes, but. And then like a producer kind of guy who's working up like a demo. Alright, so this is Palmetto 17. What's the best way to approach this? We got a wind right to left and at us a little bit. I kind of want to do, I think that's enough wind at us to do a full right there. Ooh. We had the math right. We did not need backspin. Bite might have been real good. Worst wind and worst pin location ever. That's just gotta hit that. Come back down. Okay, I've had this putt before. It's kind of nice that we're having some of these tiered putts. And this just goes extremely right on you. It might even go in the water. We're gonna throw it like a right 10. So, actually we did not quite throw it like a right 10. If we do throw it like a right 10, it might have a chance. Okay, not our best effort, but we're warming up here. Love it. Love it. That'll be awesome. Do you just have one machine in the bar, or do you have a couple? Well, we might as well go back and play that. Get a little locked in here. Alright, I think we're gonna 3-wood it. I got 6 clicks here. We're right there. .35 was on Easter Island a couple years ago. I think that was a couple years ago, or is that last year? No, I think that was a couple years ago. Caught a little fire. Need to catch old Steve Beatty here. Pretend like this is a world's match. Me versus Steve. He's already one up. Well, he is now 2 up. This might have been a this might have been a bad one to act like we're playing Steve. Just hold out one and then you just hold out that last one. Oh no, he's in second. Okay. Dag Nasty is in first. Okay, so we're still one back. That's gotta stay up. Good thing that went in the hole. I love it. I need to do more of that. Just treat it like a match. Pick somebody out. Should have picked Dag Nasty. Have to really climb back. Okay, we're tied up. Damian Sullivan, that's who that is? Okay. I see his name all the time on here, the Dag Nasty. Must be a stud. What do we want to do here? Wow, that was a low ball. Thought that was going to fly the whole green. Parlay is not looking good. I think we're toast. I have the 8 wood here. Hit the fringe. Alright, where do we stand? Tied up. I'm glad I made that because we might have been really chasing if I hadn't. Gotta get lucky sometimes. Honestly, I didn't even know that was a thing until the tournament. And then I've just been so used to going there, and I have just fine luck with my 8 wood or a 6 wood most of the time. So I just never even thought of going there, to be honest. Once I started doing my shot, from just sitting here at home playing, I just got used to it and never even tried going there. I don't think I've been there once. I don't know. Just stick to what I know, I guess. Just done it so many times, but I know it's not the proper play, but. Could have went up one on old Beatty. Oh, wow. Damien. Anything could happen here. Don't like that. Makes it soft. Is that so? You do what I do then, John? I had to try that. See how much that wind blew it. I didn't see my pole back there, but I'll be able to see it in the replay here. The stream's a little bit lagged. I wonder if that pullback came to the left or something, or if that wind just really took it that much. Watch this real quick. Shit from 130 fucking yards away. We might do that if it's a wind straight at us or wind straight out, but I think that's a little too cute trying to do that with a 15 crosswind. But I had to try. Yeah, too many damn clicks for sure. I usually do 10 yards per click. So right there I should have just went 12. I went 13, but I don't know, maybe my thumbs are a little softer than most, but oh, well, we gifted this one to Steve. Not really, he played good. But we gotta start chasing a hole out here though. This is a match. Go forward. Alright, we're at the hole out 18. Kind of just want to soar this in with some release. We did not soar that in necessarily. A little bit harder than we get a chance anyway. Alright, Steve got us. And so did get in the way hole. The hole got in the way for him on 18 there. Sometimes you take a 4, 5, or a 6 wood over the trees that way. I guess I could have. That 10.5 soared down there. I'm usually hitting that 3 wood or that 10.5 over. Alright, we're getting a little better every time. Just get the thumb and fingers and cuts nice and warmed up. 35's not bad on this course. Shit it. Andy's son is so impressive, man. So much fun watching him. Little stud. Let's make sure this is right here. No stem. No stem is lining up good. Who do we got here? Let's take on Aljaz this game. Me versus Aljaz. James Dugan. Okay. I'm learning all these names. I know so many, all the Golden Tee names, but mine's easy. It's got kind of my first name and my last name in my name. Aljaz is going to get a stroke. Tried to play that wind a little too much. Whoops. Happens from time to time. I wish I knew of just a safer shot right there. Sometimes I just can't. I don't quite read that wind right. Alright, let's see where Aljaz is. I'm sure he's 9. Yeah. Alright, we need to get one right here. Shit, thumb it straight. Come on. We're coming for you, Aljaz. It's kind of juicy. Ooh. It makes the game a lot more fun when you're trying to beat somebody. On hole 4, line up your distance meter with the fattest section on those curvy stripes. Then thumb straight to 10.5, 3/4 wood. No shit. Huh. Okay. Let's try that. Gordy's got all the secrets, man. This is juicy too. Oh, too hard. Corey's got all them damn secrets. Alright, Aljaz. And again, my laptop's on 21%. It shouldn't be doing this. Oh, what the hell are we doing? What are we doing? It's going to take something drastic. We refuse to give up. But we need to be attacking some holes here. That wind did not hit that, man. Some sloppy tea right now. We need to get aggressive. Be aggressive. Oh. We don't want Aljaz to drop strokes either. We want to inch our way back. Now we want Aljaz to drop strokes. Man, I needed about an extra foot there. I'm gonna blame it on the glasses. Never played Golden Tee in glasses. Just kidding. Really? I think we're pretty far out of it. We throw that straight. I like it. We really got to get that up there on that left 10, huh? Thought that was pretty scary. It's a 7 driver dude here. I don't like that. Just take all the wind out of play? Why don't I do that every time? It hardly moved from the wind. Let's Let's play Lexington one more time. I want to see what you're talking about, John, too, on that hole 4. Obviously, not shoot a 24 this time. We'll pick someone else. Alright, I'm promising a 30. Promising a 30. Lock in. Almost got back. Alright, we need to see the leaderboard here. Hole 3. So, didn't see the leaderboard again. Okay, hole 4. Fattest section on those curvy stripes. Then thumb straight, the 10.5, 3 or 4 wood. So don't even play the wind, really, you're saying? It doesn't matter which one. I mean, I usually go to the left here. Isn't that like thumbing that? I almost kind of like. Thumbing this a tad left, obviously. Just because the wind's helping it. I don't know what the best option is here. Good. For which one to go on. I guess it just depends on the wind, huh? Sometimes I'll just go down the fairway if I have like an outwind and it's a pretty long shot in, but you're eliminating the risk of getting in the mud. Alright, let's look at the leaderboard here. Is there anybody here? One man Wolfpack. I see him up here quite a bit. We'll take him on. But we already promised a 30, so he's going to have to shoot better than a 30. Get this up there. Goes too fast. think making a promise of a score is making me lock in a little bit more. Can't let anybody down. Can't break a promise. Yeah, no, I hear that. It's good insight. Have you ever just gone down the fairway? Curious if anybody does that every time, you know? It just says hell with the mud. Sorry, I don't know why that stream keeps buffering every once in a while. Probably wants me to restart it, but... On heavy rough. I did not know how I was going to come out of that. Doing the math here. Ooh, release might have been juicy. I hear you. I hear you. Just wanna hit greens here. Unless our opponent gets up on us. Nope, we got a comfortable lead here. We can coast into a 30 hopefully, depending on this hole. So we got a little bit of a sideways wind there. That was a little bit of a, I put a shitload of cut on that. Probably didn't need all that cut. obviously ended up left. But we wanted to be sure of a putt. Okay. This is gonna seem weird, but I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it back into the right angling green, because that would, so I can cut it against the wind, but not too much. Oh, please don't tell me that's mud. How does this come out? I don't think good. Three clicks would be scary. I think we had to do 3 clicks. I'm sorry I broke my promise. Well, this is good to know, I guess. I think I like 3 clicks out of it. It's just obviously getting the line down. That's wild. Alright, since we have nothing to lose, let's try that 7 degree again. I mean, you don't even have to skirt the wind at all on that. Oh, 17 got us. Obviously, we could have just putted that down and got a 29, but we wanted to see what that chip looked like. I mean, after all, we're practicing. There's no point not to try something like that. Figure out the feel of it if you're ever in that position again in a match, you know. We got a little Sahara. I'm always click chipping this on one. Don't care how far it is. I'm gonna go 12 clicks here. Throw this pretty far right, I think. Not enough. pick on him. I did not hit that. Me and you, Al Jess. Yeah, I hear that. Click shipping's been so big for me, man. I used to be a field shipper, and I just never got good at it, especially in like a tournament mode where I, was already kind of nervous with sweaty palms and whatnot. What team are you on, Charlie? Are you on Gomez or Luna? And honestly, I'm kind of glad I went in the mud there, because I would have never known in a tournament, for a tournament's sake. I mean, I definitely would have probably went 2 clicks like I originally did, and that just wasn't enough juice to keep a line out of that mud. So I think if I needed to make that chip, I would go 3 clicks out of that mud from, I can't remember what I was. I think I was around 10 yards. So 2 extra clicks. But yeah, click chipping is one thing, and then learning, okay, what do I need to do out of the rough, heavy rough, sand, how many more clicks out of all these different kind of things. Palm that at 84. It's funny. Gomez. Yeah, it is like super glue. Yeah, I think we had 2 invites this week, because I think it was someone from your team had to, I don't know what they had to do, but Lemon shot 30 on both, I shot 29 on both. So between us two, it's not a bad start, but we'll see how Scott and Chris do. They played their ass off last week. I think last week I shot like a 25 or something. I completely shit the bed. And those 2 dudes carried us home. They both shot 29. Super clutch. Better check the leaderboard here. Ooh, Mr. Alges is up on me. So Harry's got some tough holds. We might have killed that. I hear you. Yeah, it was kind of nice playing back to back. chill next week. Have you played them yet, Charlie? Or ours yet? There's a chance. Needed that one. I don't think that has a chance. I mean, it might. 406. Maybe if it was like 395. That wind's just not helping us. Let's see what Aljaz does, but he laid up too. Yeah, I think that's. I think that was stretching it there. I think that was stretching it. Does this come back on a full? It is left 8. That one's gonna. I think that wind's gonna kind of. Keep it from cutting back in. We're gonna try this. Man, we might go 10.5 here, honestly. True. That's a good way to think about that, John. I never thought about that. So it drops you on the backside of that green. So you're saying might as well go for it because at least you know you can make the chip for birdie. If it's somewhat doable. It's good knowledge. Buffering even with a charged laptop. Come on. Right. Sorry about that. Okay. I almost made that full if it went out. Need to hit it a little bit softer. We're going to kind of back cut this a little bit. It's just kind of a scary shot. I wish there was like a full in here. which there might be. Maybe it's just gonna really hang it out. Take that. Take that all day. Damn, Aljaz is not budging. I'm kind of back cut this a little bit too, I think. That ain't gonna do it, but not terrible. We got, I need those shoes. Thanks, brother. It was going just enough right, and it's just so much wind. I think if I tried to click left and back cut it, I would have been screwed. Let's do a little pine cone since John was talking about that earlier. And then we might call her for the night, especially since my laptop keeps messing up. I'll make sure and keep it charged. We're losing all of our matches. Let's get some points here. See who's at the top. After a few holes. Didn't have to make it, we just wanted some points. Alright, well, I guess we'll just, Dr. Bison has already holed out, so I guess we'll play a little match against him. I don't really love that little bush there. Cut it a little bit. Poor effort. Dr. Bison, what you got? What you got, brother? Does anybody know who Dr. Bison is? Up 3. Kind of throw this right a tad. Yeah, and I think it just took me hitting like thinking that that shot would be okay, like clicking left and then back cutting it against the wind. Problem is, without getting that whole full, it doesn't matter how far you back cut it. If you back cut it too much, that 8-iron might not even get there, but that back cut with that much wind, it's just gonna, as soon as the ball goes out to the right, it's never gonna come back left. That wind's just gonna keep taking it. And I had to learn that the hard way. So if I can hit a full on any big wind, I'm gonna do it. What more do you want? Really? Harry, okay. I love it. Has he gone to any tournaments or anything? But I learned a lot of my foals I just learned from trial and error. And I guess obviously learned foals by watching Haas and Talo and a lot of those guys, but as soon as I started playing the full wind balls, you have to relearn every foal pretty much. A lot of one-click foals, a lot of no-click foals with sand wedges and stuff, and that's just a lot of trial and error. Me sitting in here just dinking around and not caring what I shoot. But I'm still learning a lot of them. I think we're gonna go. This is just enough wind, and we're just enough far right of that hole. We can do a one-click. Put high on it. The wind's hurting us. It straightens out at the end. There just wasn't enough club. Love it. I'll have to play with them sometimes. Alright, this is juicy. Almost. When you're up this elevated, I think hitting an extra club than you think is smart. Got that much more time for the wind to hit it. No, it was only a 9, so probably. But God, I've thought so many times on a down, where you're hitting down to a greens, that I had plenty of club, and half the time I just never do. So, granted, it's probably with a 12 or a 13 or something like that, but. I just didn't like that hybrid end. I had luck. I wouldn't have thrown out enough, would have watered it. Not a bad look. It's an amazing look. It's a bad shot. Lefty? What are you talking about, Gomez? I've never been a lefty. Unless my screen's backwards on the thing or something. Uh-oh, Dr. Bison's beating us. Alright, we're running out of holes here. No shit. Maybe it's backwards. That's weird. It's odd. I don't know, my stream might be all messed up. It's been acting weird. Holy shit, it is. That's wild. I didn't even know that. The screen of me playing is like inverted. That's funny. What else do you want, man? Just drop in the hole. That's 2 of them. Fuck, that goes in for Haas every time. Just kidding. I mean, fuck. What more do you want from me? Alright, I think we're just gonna... Might as well just smash this 3-wood, see what happens. Me and Skipper. That's funny. It's kind of sick though. I kind of wish I was a lefty. It just looks that much cooler. Alright, I'm gonna do something stupid. So it wasn't that stupid. Backspin on that slope's a little scary. I just had so much wind. Okay, we might be going into extra holes with Mr. Bison. Or it just might come down to points. We might have to go off points. Obviously. What do we want to do here? Kind of like floating this sucker in. Oh, Bison. Needed them points. Just when I said John was a great commentator, he's getting names wrong. We put bite on this, we're not going to make it, so I kind of want to put a high ball on it, swerve it in there, give it a chance. Gotta go. Wow, I got passed up. Fucking catfishing made that. What a shot. That's funny. Alright, shit. We better play another one. Let's do a little rocky. Because 17's a pretty fun little hole. Okay, this is the last one, and I'm going to bed. I'll start streaming this way every time, left-handed players. Give me something here. Get in there. Well, we're not playing anybody. 2 DNFers. Really? Man, we can't make shit tonight. I learned that putting roll on there will make it go over the mountain. In Florida. Damn. We're burning edges. Not a bad lefty, huh? Been practicing that left-handed game. They're playing right-handed. It was just kind of getting boring. Shooting all these 26s. I was like, game's getting too easy. I just need to thumb that harder. Thumb that harder. I'm starting to pull the Sean Gervais more often than not, slowing down the speed. Kind of fun. That's gotta go in. What I need to do is get some plus spin irons. I don't throw backspin on that. And I just don't know if that's gonna 457. That's not even worth trying to get on the front part of the green, I don't think. Well, we palmed that pretty soft. Hey, let's go, Charlie. I'll see you there, brother. It's gonna be a blast. that son of a bitch. Nuked it. Apple of my eye. I know, dude. I'm battling. I'm in an all-out brawl right now. Shit. Knew that was gonna be way short. It's a tight race. Coming. Is this stupid? Probably. It's a little deep. Try to hit it soft. We hit it soft. Too soft. Kevin Lindsay put. I love Kevin. Might as well, right? I don't know how it spins off of this, but one on it. Hopefully it spins a little bit. Fuck. That was a good chip. Alright. 2 holes in this time. Should probably go to bed. Alright, this is not a bad look. That's all I really want there, to be honest. I've been off this green enough to know that on the green is just fine. The wind's helping us a tad. We're gonna not quite far enough back. And on a miss putt. Alright, folks, I'm headed to bed. I'm tired. I gotta write a song tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry about the stream, kind of tweaking out. Keep the old computer charged for next time, but I'll be back on soon. Good talking to you guys. Thanks for tuning in.